The re-up is just some bullshit and not real.
Bullshit.
None of the names are real. None of the faces are real. None of the stories are real.
Hey, listen, everybody, it's okay. This is just a joke. It's all fun and games. Don't get your feelings hurt. Everything's said on here, okay? It's just make pretend. All right, puppies? Everybody's okay.
It deals with people who you started your life off with and what success does to them. People look at you strange saying you changed, like you worked that hard to stay the same. Like you're doing all this for a reason. And what happens most of the time, people change. People change around you because they start treating you different because of your success. So you are changing. You don't change who you are, the core of who you are, the things you believe, the things you love, the things you die for, and your principles. You don't change that, but you're going to change who you are. You're going to change. You can't do the same things that you can't hang on the corner. Some people may not be comfortable with that.
Damas y caballeros, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and kids of all ages, it's the re-up. And here's your host, Dabs K.
Yay! Wagwan, everybody, and welcome to episode number 112 of the re-up. As always, I'm your boy Dabs K, joined on my left by your boy Bacon. Bacon, say what up?
What up?
Underneath the bacon, that's both of these nuts.
Hi, puppies. Hungry juice.
And next to him in the ultra crisp HD with a shirt on. I think he just put that on because he was, you know what I'm saying, showing off. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Glamour himself. What up, bro? What you doing?
What's going on?
They can't tell you.
Hey, you see how clean Dabs' mic is?
Huh? Huh?
He lit rolled his mic before the show.
Hey, look at here. Bovo brought to my attention that the shit was looking raggedy.
Shit is crisp now.
Okay, I appreciate it, bro. I got my mic looking great. Oh, great.
That Tony the Tiger mic.
I guess how was everybody's last 2 weeks?
That wasn't bad,
Right?
I've been training to do these cruise shit, so don't hit up Mo anymore for cruises. Call me up.
Oh,
right. I like how I put in the show chat that I'm like, me and the lady trying to take a cruise later this year. I was just like, hey Mo, what you know about them cruises? And of course, Bofa said,
Bofa slid right on in there.
He said, well, how can I something with your viewing or cruising pleasure or some shit? He hit me with some company line.
Okay, it was clean.
That was clean as fuck.
I read it and I was like, I'm gonna have to learn that one. I'm sure.
I can't even hate on him. Hey, get all the for real. If you want to take a cruise, call him because he's gonna need a book of business. So that'll do. Hey, you never know. Dabs might need that too.
Hey, shh.
Trying to get everybody in the Norwegian family.
Okay, look here. Look, just give me a different region. You know what I'm saying?
A Norwegian.
What?
Yeah, Norwegian. I'll be a Norwegian.
Look, we gonna swing all these. Look, they finna open up. You know what I'm saying? They're finna start cruising out the Cape again. I feel like they're gonna need an army of you know what I'm saying, real talking people, motherfuckers.
Of Weegians.
Oh yeah. Of regions.
The Legion of Weegians.
Legion of Weegians.
What are you gonna do?
Well,
you know what was crazy was for the first time in forever I saw my whole family because they all got vaccinated and they were all at my brother's house and it was weird. Like I didn't know how to be around them because I haven't seen them in forever.
Yeah, and talking like a year and a half, right?
Like, do
400 some days?
Do I shake your hand? Do I say hi from afar? Like, what's the standard procedure?
I hug them all. I don't even.
You're supposed to go in and hug, right? Everybody vaccinated.
No, who we hugging? No. Who we hugging?
Family, nigga.
But
family.
I don't like most of my family.
I know, but these are Spanishes. They all get together and hang out and they love each other. It's different.
Right? I see all these videos. I'm like, my family don't do that.
Yeah, we do the kiss on the cheek and to the girls and then like the hug. So, but I since we're like the only ones that are vaccinated, so I almost feel like after they hug us, they're like, ew,
Oh, so y'all ain't even vaccinated?
Yeah, nah.
For what?
Get vaxxed for what?
I have to catch. I like that, but I feel like I need to catch the Ronas at least once before I get vaccinated.
I mean, My mom keep
Crazy.
trying to get me to get vaccinated. Like I was sick like last week. Got everybody at the job sick. It was ridiculous. But like, she heard me say I was sick. That's all she could talk about for 2-3 days. Did you go? They got the Johnson & Johnson at Publix. Go and get your vaccinated.
It baffles me that I am by and large considered the most conservative one here. I didn't think twice. That's true. Bofa is closet right winger. Y'all watch out.
Ain't no closet about it.
But I just I didn't think twice about getting the vaccine. As soon as I got the email from the VA saying that all veterans could get it, I was like, bet, set it up. Like I don't know why I had zero hesitation. Maybe I've had I got constant inoculations like while I was in the
You're doing it for the woman you love though.
That is true. Like Sarah is very susceptible to respiratory issues. She gets sick super easy. So for me, same thing. I approach it the same way with the masks. The masks are bullshit. Are there medical masks that help? Yes, absolutely. But even CDC and Fauci said that the ones you're buying from the stores, it's a fucking placebo. That's all it is. It's not helping you. It's not helping anybody else.
I don't know. It helps a lot. A lot of bitches at the gym, it helps for sure.
I just say, from a medical standpoint, it's not doing anything. But if there was a chance that me wearing a mask could keep her sick, I'm going to wear the goddamn thing. I felt the same way about the vaccine. It's just...
Did you read those Fauci emails?
I mean, not all of them, but...
Yeah,
there was really nothing. The reason I didn't even do anything on the sizzle about it because it's not that. First of all, they weren't leaked. It was a Freedom of Information Act. Any American citizen can do it. So let's stop sensationalizing it that way to begin with. I'm not saying you did. But I saw shit all over the right wing pages. Fauci leaked emails. Nothing was leaked, man. It was whatever. But there were a couple of things he did openly admit. Like I said, that all the store-bought masks people are getting are bullshit. If it's not a certified N95 mask, it's not doing anything.
The little cloth you put over your mouth ain't saving you.
Really, the biggest controversy, I guess, was him getting information about it probably was a lab leak versus an animal biting the human type thing, and him not doing anything about it. And because that was a huge thing at the end of Trump's presidency. Is they were attacking a lot of people for saying that it came from a lab and that, you're a conspiracy theorist. Now, just because that one thing is true does not make the rest of the QAnon conspiracy bullshit true. One doesn't validate everything else.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But
it is infuriating because he's covering it up. He's covering it up because he's got ties to that lab.
And now he's going to write a book and make
he's not covering up though. He talks about it. He's talked about it. He's been asked directly what he feels, and he said, "Yeah, I believe that it has come from a lab." The Fauci never one time has been played it down or said that it came from an animal. Any interview I've ever saw from Fauci, at the end of the day, he was like, "Nah, I believe it came out of a lab in Wuhan, and the Chinese are trying to cover the shit up."
Wait. So you're saying it's not from the 5G towers? Is that the 5G towers they're doing it? No.
I had to block a few of my Pentecostal friends from that one.
God damn it!
Yo, but I want to do the vaccine. I want to get, and I want to do it mainly for my father because I feel like he's not gonna stop complaining about it until I do it. And plus, I want to, what I'm saying?
I shit no more.
Yeah, and I want to I want to give him a hug, and I feel like he's still it's awkward. So I just want him to feel comfortable, But I want to give a little, maybe another month or two, just observing, just gonna watch.
It's funny. I don't get those vibes, but I really don't leave the house. You're like Corona Mo.
You be trying to get the Ronas, Mo. I mean, I guess is what they're saying.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be. No one's shocked that people are a little bit hesitant to be, dapping you up. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, didn't I just see your Instagram post? You were at EDC dressed like the Ultimate Warrior.
Nah. Hey, close friends only. Close friends only.
Hey, them houses at EDC again this year though. They ain't playing. They going all out.
My biggest thing about the vaccine is if you want to get it. Get it. If you don't want to get it, don't get it. But leave your political bullshit judgment out of it. It doesn't make sense to me why people are so hesitant about it, but I don't care. It doesn't affect me. I got it. Fuck you if you get it or not. I don't.
I would get it.
It doesn't bother me either way.
I would get it. I just don't.
People use it as like a reason to attack each other. I just think is ridiculous. Like
you're right about that.
Get it or don't. Like I ain't trying to hear about it either way though.
So Bacon's the only one that's gonna turn into a zombie on the show so far.
Yes,
which is unfortunate for y'all because I'm the only one that's gonna be out there. I'm supposed to help the rest of y'all survive.
I don't understand why you did it.
You know what I have noticed, and I don't know if from like the friends that I've had that were like a little bit more wild. They like got the vaccine. They were like chill. I don't know if it's because that first beginning part where you get sick or whatever, but they were like super, super chill, like for the first month or two. And then that kind of made Tanya want me to get it. To calm me down like a neutering.
Oh my God.
Oh, so because they chilled out before. I mean, y'all do be going out all the time, man.
I feel like Tanya's the one that be wanting to go out more.
Dude, Sarah likes to go out just as much as I do. Slim to none.
God, I wish I was like that. My old lady be so disappointed at me sometimes. I'd be like, all right, let me get up. Where do you want to go?
No, I like getting out because I work from home. I feel like I'm always at home and like getting the fuck out is great for a little bit, you know? I'm always working.
I feel that as well because I'm here all the time. But for me, like I want to go out and sit and have a beer or like a meal somewhere. I'm not trying to go out late. And like I'm trying to be home by 8:00. That way I can
sensible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
you can record.
I can't do the whole going out thing. Like
I need to get home for the 9:00 news. Eyewitness.
Hey,
okay, tell him. Tell him.
I'm like, it's late. Why are we out so late? And people are like, well, like things that start after 9. Like, why? That don't make no sense to me.
I'm trying to be laid up after 9.
I hate late night like football games or soccer games and shit. Like, I want me to stay up till 11 watching this shit. Come on.
I don't know. I like staying out. I like late night more than I like early morning type shit. I
like late night at home. I think I just don't like going out. It's just period. I don't care what time of day it is. I just don't like going out.
Yeah.
But both of wasn't there something you wanted to fucking talk
about?
Starting July 1st, they're gonna fucking let you drive with hazards on in the fucking rain.
Okay. So like.
No.
I have always let you drive with them on though, right? Like no one ever. You ever seen anybody get pulled over?
They shouldn't though. It happens, but it's rare. It should though. They should pull over every last motherfucker out there with your hazards on because you're wrong. You're dead wrong.
You are wrong.
I guess I've done that. I do that.
You're a flasher.
When it's crazy rain, you can't see.
Do that.
No, but you are starting July 1st. See, we were right the whole time, and you didn't know.
This is the problem.
The whole time, and you didn't.
This is the problem. No, you're wrong. We were right, and now everybody's wrong again.
Right? Yeah, like we were good, and now you want to make everybody wrong.
What's the problem? I don't understand. What's the problem with having your hazards?
Okay, so your hazards are supposed to be if you're stopped. If there's a hazard on the road and you're fucking dead stopped, you turn on those hazard lights so that people behind you can see.
And the flashers are considered distraction.
Not only that, some of these fucking trucks, older vehicles, and when you turn the flashers on, the brake lights is what starts flashing. So you can't.
Sounds like they need to
hit the brakes. You can't see when they hit the brakes.
See, they're the wrong
if
ones.
it's raining that bad, you turn your lights on. That way, everyone can see your fucking taillights. And you go about that, but the constant flashing's not helping nobody.
If it's raining that bad, little baby, pull over.
That's right, Dad.
Pull over and sit there, goddamn it.
Over if you were struggling that bad.
Little baby,
if you got to put on your hazards.
With your goddamn hazards on.
Mo, pull over.
No, I'm gonna get like a extra hazard light that you put on the top and just do.
They got a construction light.
Yeah, I hope they extra pull you over.
DOT.
Get him, DOG. DO who?
Same people that use flashers, I feel like, are the same people that don't put their carts away at the grocery store.
Whoa.
That's right.
Maybe not the same people, but what is it called when they have like you have like the two circles that intersect and then you have the shit in the middle?
Hey, you ain't wrong.
You know what I mean?
It's the Holy Spirit.
Like not all of them, not all of them, but a little bit.
It's some sort of diagram. I don't remember what it's called. Boo boo.
Am I like I'm on the little edge like now? Like I'm used to put my carts out, but I'm still doing my flashes,
right. Like you're barely past the line. Like you're reformed.
You're as bad. You're as bad as somebody that drives slow in the left.
Am I slowly reducing my douchiness? Maybe just a little bit.
I think so. I think you're making a solid effort towards having less.
If you're emptying one douche jar over here, but you're filling up the other one.
The other jar is smaller, though. I guess is what he's saying.
So yeah, I would say yeah. Like I have more disdain for people that don't put their carts away than I do people that use their flashers.
But I do take
distilled.
I do take like 13 items into 10 items. Is that okay? Like 15 items, maybe?
The douche jar runneth over again.
Well, with that said, we're going to twice a month, guys. Somebody drop the confetti.
We are going to go to twice a month.
No, but yeah, seriously, before we move out of this segment, we're going to go to twice a month, not twice a week, but twice a month. Twice a week. Jesus Christ, we can't even do
twice a week. Yeah.
So
tune in twice a week.
It'll be every other Tuesday starting today, right?
Yeah, it's Friday. Because everyone's lives
starting last month.
We all have, yeah, right. Because like it's been like this for a while now. I don't know. It's weird.
This we just made it official.
Everybody's lives just kind of ramping up, especially in the summer for all of us. And instead of the back and forth, never knowing, we're just going to do every Tuesday. Whoever can be here. And every other week, do it that way.
Every other Tuesday.
Yeah.
Be here. Join us every other Tuesday live on Facebook.
And
try to start doing one live show a month, but we ain't talked about that yet. Like live, not Facebook.
That's gonna happen.
The next one has to be live.
Yes, we got to do a lot. Well, let's.
We haven't decided. We haven't decided where we're gonna do live shows outside. Okay, look, we're evolving, guys. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are falling off and going by the wayside. We're just trying to change. You know what I'm saying? Keep this going because like we're all going through big changes in our lives right now, and hopefully. I'm not going to be working this hard this long and much longer. You know what I'm saying? And we can get back to doing something more.
You didn't work this hard to stay the same.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
You changed. So,
all right. So let's move on. Let's move on to something a little more lighthearted. Let's go to the sizzle.
I don't know about lighthearted.
Well, let's go to bacon for some tender loving care.
That's a diddler.
This is drugs.
No diddlers this time.
This is your brain on drugs.
But
where's the tender part?
A couple of real heinous parents.
It's the sizzle with bacon.
As a simple morning meal.
Give myself a thrill. Make me feel warm as it
enters my body.
I kick it in gear
With a hot
it made my pick.
It made my mind right.
Fuel me through the day, all the way
until the night.
Bad for my heart. So
why does it work?
but you can get it anywhere, even
Walmart.
For a while. As long as it would last. My body started begging for some more. Gotta get my hit. Gotta get another strip of that little piece of heaven that sends me on my trip. That place where I feel full. That place where I feel right. That place that makes my stomach quit putting up a fight. The hunger won't stop. It's even got me shaking. There's no doubt about it. I'm addicted to that burger.
I'm addicted to bacon.
Addicted to bacon. I'm addicted to bacon. And I love bacon.
Bacon, bacon, bacon. Greasy ass bacon.
Because it's forehead.
Yeah, right. He's just mad because I got all this hurt.
All right.
This week on Bacon and Hookers. No?
This week on Bacon and Whores. Oh, somebody's at my front door.
Bacon and
Oh,
pork.
that's Tater.
Hey, Tater.
Bacon and taters.
Oh,
Y'all should make a podcast that
What
then
up,
we'll fill
Dan?
in the other week with that one. You and Tater. Bacon and
Do
taters.
it.
so we got some fucking real winners going on this week.
All right.
Show him what he's won, Johnny.
Where are we gonna start? Let's start with this bitch because it's fucking ridiculous. So, Texas mother, 24 years old. Her and her 5-year-old son were, I don't know if they were riding bikes or if they were just on a walk through the neighborhood, something, but they got charged by a dog. Now, this is a 6-month-old boxer puppy, not a big dog. And she decides that she's going to pull out a gun and shoot this dog.
Jesus.
Unfortunately, one of the rounds ricochets, hits her 5-year-old son in the stomach. Ends up shooting her fucking kid instead of the goddamn.
She needs to go to jail forever.
When keeping it real goes wrong.
Right? So she ends up getting arrested for deadly conduct and discharge of a firearm.
How's the kid?
The kid, his wounds are expected
shot.
to not be life-threatening. He's been stabilized after being taken to an area hospital. The dog owner was issued a citation for letting the dog on the loose. Apparently, door was open. That's a puppy. Dog took off out the door and ran at this lady. And
Everybody lost, and that's everybody lost.
But a 6-month-old boxer isn't that big. I mean, it's not small, but it's not
No.
that big, bro. It's fucking. You can tell it's a puppy.
Some people have, some people are just terrified of dogs because of bad
Terrified.
experiences. But you can't, like, your first instinct can't be just to be riding with a fucking pistol and shooting fucking dogs.
Well, she brought a pistol
Right.
with her on those walks to shoot the dog that came at her, regardless of what dog that was.
So
Boxers
you
are dodos,
think that
dude.
like that was just a
That was her goal.
Because if a dog's run like that's a short span of time. If a dog gets out and is coming after you, know what I mean?
Bro,
So
bro.
she had that bitch. She was ready to pull that bitch.
It's the same people that walk around with giant sticks, you know what I'm saying? Because like they're literally out there on the hunt to hit an animal, you know what I'm saying? Like
They're looking to get-
I walked around in Galley my whole fucking childhood. Never one time did an animal come after me, you know what I'm saying? But this old man's huffing it down the street with this giant fucking stick, like come at me, bro. Like nah, bro. There's just those type of people out there.
I mean, let's be fair though. Galley is interesting.
Yeah, you should refer to those people as animals, Dabs. It's terrible.
Never one time did I need a stick to put them off me though. I was fine my whole life.
Yeah, but you a big motherfucker. You know?
Yeah, man, because they be looking to
You
try the
can't
biggest
just-
motherfucker. It's
All
like
I know
prison
is-
rules, nigga.
If you try to shoot my dog, I'm probably gonna try to shoot you.
Well, in this case, you didn't have to.
You know what I mean? Like
That
that's true. She done shot her
took
damn
me a
kid.
second, Mo. That took me a second.
I was like, huh? Oh, you sly devil. Nick said he carries in Port St. John when he walks his dog, but he's right. They got gators and shit in the yards out there. You never know what the fuck you can walk up on out and fucking.
I heard that. See, that's
Oh, yeah.
perfectly
Wow,
reasonable.
I've been to Nick's neighborhood. I would carry too.
Okay, look, it just said I would carry in his garage. Fuck.
If anybody's not familiar with Port St. John, it's basically they built a community in the middle of a giant swamp. And honestly, like I would love to live out in PSG.
I was gonna say, why do you not
left
live there?
alone?
Wow.
Honestly, because it's too far away from my kids. I'd move to PSJ tomorrow if my kid's school was closer. But
It would
that's
be
a long
perfect for the
fucking haul
name,
back and
Swamp Babe.
forth. I would love to live out. But anyways, yeah. So there's critters aplenty about anywhere you fucking look.
Sounds like fishing gear, PSJ.
PSJ it does kind of sound like a fishing company.
PSJ fishing gear.
I'd wear it.
Get your vented shirts.
So when I say that first one was like the light,
I mean,
Part
shooting
of
your
the
kid was the
segment.
light one.
So Florida woman was arrested in Hialeah.
Florida woman.
Oh, hey. What did you do?
Down in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Miami.
So she gets into an argument with her ex-boyfriend, who's also the child of her
Of course.
her 5-week-old baby girl.
Okay.
So to get back at her ex-boyfriend, she decides she's going to send him a bunch of snippy snaps of her repeatedly abusing the child.
What the
No.
fuck?
So video of her hitting her, suffocating her. At one point, she grabs the child by the throat, places a blanket over her mouth as the child struggles and screams. Another video she sent, she just like throws her off the bed and send a message saying that she's gonna give this bitch cat food. At one, she sent another message insinuating that the baby was already dead, like she's dead and laying in her car seat like a dog. Now the baby was still alive, but she was telling this to the father.
How long was this going on?
So over, I'm not sure exactly how. Like, so she was sending individual snaps, like the trying to suffocate her with the blanket went on for about 37 seconds. Of the baby struggling.
Oh my god.
He's quoted as saying things like "fuck this baby, this is getting boring. I'm gonna treat your child like shit and just send you."
How old is the baby, man?
Talking 5 weeks old.
5 weeks old.
You know, the good thing is that baby's never gonna remember any of this. Like,
but it's gonna be traumatized. There's gonna be triggers. Nobody's gonna know.
Shit, something. Dog.
She's gonna hear it out. She's gonna hear it on our show.
The father.
I mean, she's doing that. The baby's listening to the show if they're doing all that.
You know what?
Hey, baby.
So the father's list. The father gets all of these Snapchats, and if it's me, I'm driving over there and I'm killing the bitch. But he sends the videos to Child Protective Services. They get the cops involved, and they end up going over to the apartment, and she's missing. So it's her, the baby, and another 1-year-old child that she has that ends up going fucking missing.
Oh my god.
And so the cops put out
APB or whatever.
APB or whatever you want to call it, and they end up catching her. The toddler goes to an area hospital and is going to end up being placed by a relative. She's been charged with child abuse, child neglect, domestic battery by strangulation, and written threats to kill or bodily injury. She's currently, which I think is ridiculous, she has a bond at all, but she has a bond of $17,500.
Oh, wow.
Scheduled court days at the end of the month.
I'd like to choke her. I'd like to do everything she did to that kid to her.
To her. Yeah, it's the most
father. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I would say it's the most heinous thing you could fucking think of.
Did the father lose custody of the child, or it doesn't matter because they would give it to the mom, right? I think right away.
I mean, even if he had like 50-50, like the child would still probably more likely live with the mother.
But they said they placed it with someone else, right?
Yeah, so you're right. So since they placed it with the relative, chances are, the father didn't
have any kind of custody.
He's probably not that good either, then, huh?
And he probably didn't want to go to jail. There's more than likely a restraining order or something that kept him. Like, there's something that kept him from going over there.
I hope the relatives, like, at least a decent person. You know, like, I hope they just did.
I mean, wouldn't you think if you made something like that, the whole family shit, though?
Not always, man. You have some like.
I mean, look at me and Mo. Completely different.
We got good parents and shit. Well, fuck.
Oh, man, that's crazy though.
I can't fathom that on any child, but a 5-month-old or a 5-week-old infant.
5 weeks, like
that child can
strangling
barely fucking move, and you're strangling and slapping and just throwing off the bed.
Can you say postpartum? Is this a part? You know, I mean, this bitch is saying a whole lot of things, and she's upset.
I honestly, I don't fucking.
Yeah, no, she's allowed to say it. She is.
It could be postpartum. She can go fuck herself with it though. I don't.
Poor baby, man. Poor baby's traumatized. You think about it. 5 weeks ago,
millions of women.
He was sitting in a nice, warm womb, and then he got fucking pushed out of there, fucking strangled, squeezed through his little tube. Fucking, you come out, the doctor slaps you on the ass, and then fucking 5 weeks later, like, you're still recovering from that shit, and then somebody's fucking choking you out. Like,
might have been the best thing. Might have been the best thing to happen to the baby now, because the baby don't have to deal with that mama no more. Like
I mean,
now,
in the long,
get out of there.
long run, it's probably
that's a shitty
beneficial.
life.
But the baby would have ended up in the system at one point or another. With parents like this, it's almost guaranteed.
If that's the best thing that happened to you, bro, your chances are.
Yeah, but like that's just like I feel like you are able, even though the child doesn't consciously know what's happening, like you're still imprinting on that child's brain
survival instincts.
There probably will be long-term mental effects of that we'll never know of.
Like for sure, that baby's gonna be claustrophobic. Like for sure.
Don't you like the soldiers with issues? The soldiers with PTSD, right? Don't they give them like I've been hearing like you do the ayahuasca or that other shit and it like resets.
So a lot of
I don't know, Bacon. Tell me.
A lot of soldiers, people with PTSD, not just soldiers, anybody with PTSD, have reported that taking hallucinogens, but particularly like ayahuasca, ketamine is a big one that they're using right now for migraines as well. Because it kind of just resets. It doesn't take away the memories, but it disassociates trauma from them. So you're not forgetting, and you're not. It's not. It's a lot of medicines are made just to kind of like pile it down so you don't think about it. Blah blah. Yeah. These are somehow it's a disassociative thing.
It's like resetting the triggers, right?
Yeah, like it separates the triggers and the traumas from the memories. That way you can still have those memories and you can still feel, feelings, but it's not this overwhelming like I'm gonna fucking die or. And there's been a lot of success. Like I said, not only with PTSD, but ketamine specifically for migraines as well. People are getting 1 or 2 sessions. You can get it done in Orlando. There's several ketamine clinics. Now, no insurance is going to pay for it because it's still considered, a drug. It's under trial.
Give the baby kitty. Is that a special kid?
Yeah. turn him into a space baby.
Yeah, give the baby some ayahuasca. We're all about solutions here.
I want to do it, man. You can do like these ayahuasca resorts down in Peru, and you're gonna throw up fucking violently for a little bit. Like that's
30 minutes for 30 minutes.
I've heard that ketamine makes you feel like you're walking on space, like you're walking on the moon. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, I was supposedly like if you do 1 or 2 of those sessions, like apparently people are being cured forever of like migraines. Like daily migraine sufferers are just done. Never having another migraine.
I'd like to get some good stuff though. Man. Like the last time that Lofa tried some ketamine, it was cooked by a 400-pound guy in his microwave.
No,
I think the one time I tried to. I mean, Joe tried it too.
The one time Joe tried it.
The one time.
Same guy.
Lova and Jova.
Yeah, how the fuck did we get on to ketamine? And
we were talking
about solutions here. We're resetting the baby's brain.
About solutions, baby.
Hey, that baby ain't gonna remember none of that.
This is gonna get us fucking kicked off of YouTube again for giving fraudulent medical advice.
Right? Oh my god. Well, warning: do not take ketamine unless prescribed by.
That was so stupid.
I think 5 weeks is too early. Like 6 weeks is okay, right?
Yeah, 6 weeks is all right. You can start beating the baby around 6 because then that's a nice solid number.
Oh man,
you can't even separate. Right? You can't even separate puppies from their mothers at that age. Like fucking poor baby.
I just can't. I can't imagine. Like Bob said, I think they should do everything she did to that baby. They should do to her, but like every day, forever.
Nah, they need to they need to hold on for longer though.
The old Hitler pineapple up the butt scenario, right? Like in that little Mickey movie. Remember that? Every day at like a certain time, the devil would shove a pineapple up Hitler's ass.
I never heard that, but that's hilarious.
Is that South Park?
No, that's Little Nicky.
Is it Little Nicky?
Yeah, Little Nicky.
South Park is when he's butt fucking Saddam.
That's right.
Good times.
Oh man! And so to round us out with, good
old
wonderful parenting and Hannah's just do X, you'll fall in love with your trauma. Thanks, Nick. Oh man, I've never actually done legitimate X. I've done Molly and I've done a lot of other shit, but I've never actually done legitimate.
I got you.
Gonna give it to you.
No,
so I found the
trying
person.
To do any of that.
I found a person that might know a person that might found another chick.
Oh yeah.
that might
no
have like
knows.
5 or 6 ecstasy pills.
Oh my god. I ain't never had none of that shit.
Because I remember this one guy told me he was going to get some from Tampa and then never did.
What takes me
I had to find them. I mean, for this guy, no, had to find them somewhere
Hey,
else.
let's talk about this after the show, ladies and gentlemen.
We're gonna go.
We just got kicked off of Facebook.
We're gonna go on up to Volusia County.
Oh God, this.
This is one that Dabs particularly wanted to get into, and I agreed. It was already on the list when we talked about it. So 2 children ran away from the Florida United Methodist Children's Home. It's a fostered home, and I believe in Osteen in Volusia County, Florida. It's over near Daytona, for those of you that don't know.
Does this sound familiar to you too yet?
And they end up breaking into a house. Now, one of the neighbors of these people see that there's 2 juveniles that broken into a house. They call the cops. Now, thankfully, typical response from a lot of police officers would be, oh, it's just 2 kids breaking into a house. Like, they're just going to walk in and investigate. Well, thankfully, they didn't, because the 2 children had found in the house and armed themselves with pistols, a shotgun, an AK-47, and over 200 rounds of ammunition. And decided,
over how many rounds, sir?
Over 200 rounds. Decided they weren't going back to the foster home, not without a fight, and opened fire on deputies.
How bad is this foster home?
Man,
that's my first fucking instinct. The first time I read this, I was like, how fucking bad is this United Methodist foster home?
We ain't going back.
Yeah, they must have fiddlers or something.
A 30-minute shootout with Volusia County police. There's body cam footage of one of the officers. There's aerial footage that got released. So at one point, they're taking fire. And now, because it's a 12 and a 14-year-old kid, they're very hesitant to return fire unless they absolutely have to. Like, and that's a very American, like, instinctual thing to happen. That they actually, side note, the Taliban and Al Qaeda like used that against Americans when we first went in to the Middle East, because they know that Americans' instinct is to, or Westerners' instinct is to not harm women and children. So that's why they were arming them with grenades and suicide vests and shit, because they knew they could get real close and that Western forces would hesitate before.
How old were these kids?
12 and 9.
The ones in this story are 12 and 14. So it's a 14-year-old girl and her 12-year-old brother.
And it's a girl.
Yeah. So at one point, the girl walks out of the house with a shotgun and levels it at police officers like she's about to shoot them. So 3 officers lit her ass up, ended up shooting her in the chest, shooting her in the arm. Now, she survived her injuries. She's still currently in the hospital right now.
Fucking G.
But and then after she was shot, the 12-year-old ended up giving himself up pretty much immediately after that without any sort of fight.
This bitch made me do it.
hey, why you bullshitting? Why you bullshitting?
They were shooting for a while, so they're that young and they knew how to use guns, right? They use the weapons, right?
I mean, AK-47 doesn't have a safety if it's all you gotta do is pop the thing in. The thing is, like, I hate to be that guy, but like video games and movies and TV shows have pretty much like taught most children how.
So with that said, the little girl is quoted to telling her brother, "Look, I'm just gonna go out there and clear the cops. We're gonna do this just like GTA." And she got up with the shotgun and thought she was just gonna go out there and blow them all the fuck away.
Kind of worked out that way because she got back up, right? She's still alive, so she's still okay.
She did not get after the 5-star got her. She got up out of her.
So what's crazy about this? So now, like, they've both been charged with armed burglary and attempted murder of a law enforcement officer. Now that charge that's a Schedule 1 felony.
Like, no.
Now they'll probably get pleaded down because they're juveniles.
But should they?
You think
the 14-year-old? No, the 12-year-old I feel is questionable.
Do you think the people at the Methodist church would taunt them with like, yo, if you keep fucking up, I'm gonna send you to the Catholic church. You know what they do there.
So apparently they were, and this is all foster homes. They're severely understaffed, but apparently the girl had a long history of mental illnesses. She'd been Baker acted 11 times prior to this incident.
Oh, wow.
And the 12-year-old had been Baker acted 3 times within a 10-day period a couple years ago. So they were both known for having severe issues. She particularly was known as she was constantly running away, constantly getting into fucking trouble. But I don't know, man. Like can you send a 14-year-old to prison for the rest of her life? Like, can you, or is she a product of a broken system? It also showed that DCF had been called out to her home like 30-something fucking times before they finally removed her.
Whether it is or it isn't Bacon, I think at that point, like, there's no turning back for that kid. So it's not really like.
But that's the argument. Is at 14, is she mentally developed enough to be considered, that far gone?
But your wiring is going to be wired a different way in the future. It's not. You can't. It's not ever gonna. It's not. You can't. Or ayahuasca. Give her ayahuasca.
Ketamine and ayahuasca.
It's either that or put her down, dude. 300 style off the cliff. She's too far gone. We got to move on. We got enough people in the world. It's not like we need her.
Send her to the Middle East.
These kids are lucky, but they were like I said, the cops would have just like barged in that. She one of the officers, he was like the second guy on the scene. The first officer on the scene wouldn't go into the house, nothing like that. And the second guy that was there was like, I'm glad they showed up before I did. He's like, 2 juveniles walking to a house. I would have walked right in and been like, hey, what's going on here? Like, they probably would have shot him in the fucking face with the shotgun.
But then everybody would have been like, fuck those kids. Right?
Oh, absolutely. I'm still saying fuck those kids.
Me too.
I just don't know if a 14-year-old is developed enough that you can say that they're completely gone forever. Is she? Let's put her away for 20 years and then reassess the situation. Is all I'm saying.
20 years,
she's really
done.
fucked.
Yeah, right.
Institutionalized.
Yeah, no. What do you mean 20 years? Yeah, she's ruined, dude. She's ruined. Just put her down.
I take it all back. Take that bitch out back, Old Yeller style.
Do they make electric chairs for 14-year-olds? Is that?
They make syringes. They make syringes.
They got to punch extra holes in the straps.
Right.
Somebody give me a screwdriver.
You got a one-size-fits-all needle. I guarantee it.
Was there any reports of the actual foster home being bad, or was it just?
There's an investigation currently being done by DCF into conditions at the foster home, but chances
they had
are
her daddy on the news. I don't know what's wrong with her.
The chances are, what always happens with this shit is absolutely nothing. The foster system, the DCF system is so overwhelmed all across the country that social workers are working, 100-hour weeks and still not being able to see everybody they're supposed to see. And then you have the ones that just don't give a fuck and are signing off on, dozens of cases because they either don't have the time or don't want to put in the time to actually investigate shit. There's a documentary on Netflix about it's the trial of, I can't remember the kid's name. It was a kid in New York that his parents had fucking locked him in a goddamn cabinet his whole life.
Yeah, that was horrible.
They had beaten and tortured him, and DCF or whatever it's called up in New York. They'd been out there so many times and never even came in past the fucking doorstep.
That was in California.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Torture, huh?
Yeah, that was horrible.
That was in California.
I remember they were Mexican.
Yeah, it was in California.
So it could be California.
Doesn't matter.
It's very possible.
Anyway,
don't put down New York like that, son.
You're right. New York doesn't need any help looking.
But Cali on the other hand,
mouth, sir. Watch your mouth.
Hey, California's the worst. Trust me, I would never hesitate a chance to shit on California. But yeah, so that's all I got for terrible parenting and possibly ruined for life children.
So ketamine and
ayahuasca.
All of them.
That's him.
Ketamine and ayahuasca. I think we just named it today.
Oh, we're definitely, we can't put this up anywhere. We're getting kicked off everything.
Yo,
right,
did
Palmdale,
you see
California,
that? That
right.
was some crazy shit, bro. I am gonna post.
Anybody see where I put the lighter?
Yeah, it's
Man,
over there.
fuck the internet.
And that thing, shit.
It's by your stripper pole.
The worst part about it is like I need to like do stuff during the segment, so I can't even just.
There's a lot of yelling happening.
Yeah, what's going on over there at the old Casa de Dad?
Yogi's retarded. He knows I'm fucking recording.
Hey.
He still wants to scream for me.
That's because you scream during your recordings.
I can do that. It's my shit.
Are you sitting on it?
Am I? No.
All right.
God damn it. All right, first thing.
Did we do the guy with the mask? I don't know if we did or not.
Did we do the guy with the mask? I don't think we do. No, not that.
I don't think we did a go.
I don't remember what the.
Do you think is this a filter or?
I'm really not happy.
Nah, bro, this is real. Look how he's moving.
How am I meant to go to work like this? So I'm out sunbathing in the garden yesterday.
I'm out sunbathing in the garden.
And I forgot to take my face mask off.
No, I believe him.
I'm really not happy, guys.
This is the whitest person.
How am I meant to go to work like this?
I kind of want to do it.
Yesterday.
This is the whitest person that left his mask on.
Really not happy, guys. How am I meant to go to work?
That damn stupid thing won't shut the fuck up.
So I'm out sunbathing in the garden yesterday.
I'm out sunbathing in the. Who sunbathes in the garden?
Yeah, right. That's the only thing that makes it unbelievable. Is like, why the fuck was you in the garden, bro?
You know why?
It looks too crisp to be.
His fat ass can't be sunbathing anywhere else.
God damn it. Okay, bro, you put some like sick shit up here this today too,
it
bro.
Is,
like,
we're getting kicked off of everything.
Bro, yeah, nah. This episode will not make it.
All right, so
motherfucking bull, bro.
Why would you stop?
There is a bull in some third world country roaming the streets, and some guy drives by in a bicycle.
And got fucked
and the
up.
bull just he hit the brakes when the bull got close to him. He should have kept going. And the bull hooks him with one of his hooks and flips the guy in the air, and now I think he's dead.
Now I think he's dead.
Why did he stop?
Why did you stop? Did he nick the bike or something on his first pass, maybe?
I don't know.
He was going after that motorcycle, and they said, this fucker's slower. Survival of the
This fucking slower. That's how I got him.
He was trying to take a selfie with the bull.
This is ridiculous. Oh my
Like
god!
that.
And then he stood there over like, who wants some more? Who wants some more?
Why did he hop off? Why?
Why did he slow down? That's his fault, right?
That's his cow or his bull.
You know what? He needs some ayahuasca to reset all of that.
Ketamine and ayahuasca.
He needs some ayahuasca, reset all of that. No,
he's gonna need some ketamine. He's gonna have a headache like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, like what a good 12 feet in the air.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm not 12, but a good 9 maybe. He could have. That bull helped him dunk.
Hey, I want to know why there's still motorcycles going close to the bull. Like
because they don't give a fuck out there.
Afterwards, another motorcycle passes right next to him. He has the whole road, and he passes right next to him.
Because he's
don't
hard.
care, dog.
No.
Because the dog was rabid. There's fucking mad animals just roaming everywhere.
Just fucking. Look at that guy. Look how close he comes by again. Look.
Yeah, I wouldn't be that close to the bull.
No, he was after that dude from Jump, bro. That's who we wanted, man.
Yeah, it's about 7 feet, I would say.
That dingo.
I couldn't live there.
All right. Yeah, that place sucks.
Okay, this one.
Another place that sucks.
This one. I remember this one.
Barefoot Africans. I haven't even seen this one, Mo. What is this about?
Yo, watch what this guy does. This guy's a G.
So there's 3 Africans
Hey, can you make
holding
that
a
bigger
bull, a goddamn longhorn. His motherfucking horns are goddamn 8 feet long.
They're barefoot in clay right now.
Dude, and he just hops on this dude's neck and just bam. And now he's riding this joker. But look at him. See that 1 foot over there? And then it was, bro, how?
Yeah, I get sick. I get sick on the teacups at Disney. I could not ride a bull's horns.
Could you do that, Bacon? Bacon, could you do that?
I mean, back in the day, sure. Now,
no, there's no way, dude.
I think you have to be skinny like that guy, like flanky, like so you're like the little guy that floats in the air that they put in front of the car.
This is the dumbest shit ever. This is like, they need an amusement park.
Dude, that is what it looks like. That is what it looks like on the fucking mechanical bull, though. Like, no shit. Like, that's what a mechanical bull looks like, man.
This is that shit DMX was yelling at, the fucking slingshot. Like, I'm scared.
Mama, where's my mama? I need my mama.
See, I wouldn't. That's the thing. Could I have done something like this at one time? Maybe. Would I? Fuck no.
The most disturbing part about this whole video is that fucking hump. It's fucking gross.
What kind of hump is that?
I don't know what that is, but I don't like it.
Is it like a camel hybrid or something?
I don't know what that is.
Kind of whatever that is.
It looks giant growth.
Giant growth.
Yeah, like
whatever it is gross.
Cow cancer.
That's where he stores his water. No,
that's not. That's a camel.
Maybe it's a camel cow.
Yeah, it's a camel cow.
Not a camel cow.
Yeah, they were fucking camels.
Camel.
I'm gonna Google camel cow.
Okay, so this one right here, warning for everybody. This is not for
children.
Somebody dies.
Yeah. Okay, look, all the children need to leave the room right now.
So there's guys in these motorcycles. This is in Bogota, and this motorcycle starts like road raging with this other bike, and he starts kicking it. Well, this bitch
kicked it right there,
and this bitch pulls out the fucking ratchet.
Pulled out the heater.
Boom!
No.
And this is where this guy fucked up. Instead of stopping and slowing down, he I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, but boom! It catches one right.
And he drove for a little while too. He rode it for a little
Boom. She aimed center mass, and he went down with the bike.
See, first time I had the volume on. Like,
do you think? Okay, so my question with this is: do you think that she would get in trouble because that guy was kicking her bike?
Yeah, because they were 20 feet ahead of him.
Get her on a bike. No, man, back up.
Yo, that bitch is gangster, son.
No, yeah, done.
Yo, she put it away for a second, like she was gonna shoot, and then she put it away like she wasn't gonna shoot, and then she's like, you know what, fuck that. Bah!
Like,
yeah, no, thug life, baby.
That's fucking crazy. But that motherfucker why'd he kick the bike too? I might have been pissed too. That could have been me, man. You get mad in an instant, and
that was a nice shot too. While you pushing
on the back of a bike, twisted like.
No bullshit.
She's done that before,
right? It's not her first. It's not her first killing. I don't know, sir. No, sir.
Shouldn't have been talking shit.
Okay, and then we're gonna go from that to this.
All right, these are high heel Crocs.
Well, fuck. You think she had those on the back of that bike? What if you got shot by a bitch on a motorcycle wearing those? How did you feel about yourself?
I just want to say Balenciaga has been on point lately because they were the ones that came out with those shoes. Balenciaga, the brand, those are the ones that also came out with those shoes.
Oh, so on top of that, this is like some fucking $1,200 Crocs.
Yes, this is expensive. It's Crocs and Balenciaga made a collab.
No.
For the release of the stiletto clogs.
The stiletto clogs?
Yeah.
This is the dumbest shit ever.
Dumbest.
Oh, man.
And you know what's the dumb part is that there's going to be people that actually buy it. Like, that's the dumb part. Yeah.
The same people that buy Yeezys, buddy.
Oh, man. I hate everything about this.
Bro, they have like platform Crocs, $700 used.
That's crazy.
Are you fucking
from this company? What the fuck?
Ew, that rubber stinks after a while, too. I'm going to buy his used fucking Crocs.
Bro.
I've never bought Crocs before.
Hey,
I sold them at Dick's. I never bought a pair, though, ever in my life.
$1,000 retail.
That's what I said.
What about widgets? Do they have any widgets for them?
I don't know.
We can get your own widgets. I got my kid Demon Slayer.
This is stupid. Would your woman wear one of these?
Mine? No.
Oh, she won't even wear regular Crocs.
Right? No.
Yeah, no.
Mine don't wear some regular Crocs.
I mean, I would play. I don't really give a fuck.
Look, my old lady would never.
This is just stupid, though. Like, because you're supposed to. The whole point of Crocs is like comfort, right? Like, you just want to be comfortable. Why would you stiletto croc it? Stiletto Crockett.
Because if you're gonna wear a stiletto, might as well have a comfortable stiletto.
Okay, what if you're a heel? It's all about the heel comfort.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I heard if you strap the back on, then you're like faster, right? Like it's for like speed. The little back strap.
You be running in stilettos like that bitch from the new Jurassic Park.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't like any of it.
I don't like it.
Next. Okay, so this is, I don't know who this is. I don't even know what ethnicity she is. But she's holding up a sign.
Is she all three?
She could be. But it says, she's holding up a sign and it says, land stolen from natives, built by slaves, and kept beautiful by Latinos.
Okay.
So the first thing that I got out of this was I was like, is this bitch calling me a landscaper?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I see.
Am I a janitor? Or a fucking
look, you pick up the trash and cut the grass. Thank you for your service.
That's all I do. That's all we did. Like
maybe she's talking about the voluptuous ladies. Keep it beautiful. You know what I'm saying? The
all the donkey donks y'all be having.
Maybe
that says Latinos, not Latino.
Yeah. Well, maybe the guy donkey donks. I don't know what she.
And was the land really stolen from natives? I mean, they did give them broken mirrors and beads, right?
Well, I mean, it was like
more like defrauded than straight out and out theft, but.
What about the ones that got?
I mean, they didn't even believe in land ownership. So, like, how can you steal land from people who didn't even think they owned it?
I mean, that's a good point. They didn't even have any concept of it. So
the whites are okay.
I don't have enough time.
And built by slaves. I mean,
we did build a lot of the railroads.
That is true. A lot of like especially like if you go around Washington D.C., like pretty much every one of those monuments was built by slaves.
So 1 out of 2, those are bad odds.
Yeah, I know. She you know, she didn't do a good job with that. I don't think. Nope.
I think she had good intentions, but I looked at it and I was like, man, she just called me a landscaper.
Yeah, you're right. The last one is the only one that's probably like offensive-ish, if you want to take it that way, right?
No, yeah, y'all should totally be offended by that sign.
It's actually Latinx, which is inclusive of all Latin people.
Because you can see where she's trying to be a good person.
She's not.
Like you gotta give her that, right? Like
she was being.
What do the Browns do? What do the Browns do? Oh, yeah.
You guys are better than just landscaping. Okay, you could do more. You're in this country.
She definitely called you a lawn guy.
Yeah. The fucking maids and lawn guys.
All right,
so just know that you guys are one of the good ones. Okay.
So she's not Latin. She's definitely either African American or a Native American, right?
Maybe she's a Native African.
Maybe
Native African. You mean she's from Egali?
She got that Cherokee.
Look at these Fraggles.
Oh my God, I gotta get a tooth pulled, man. My fucking mouth hurts so bad.
Oh,
I got my tooth cracked too. I gotta go to the dentist.
Yeah, I got a crack in 31 and a crack in 15.
I don't know what number it is, but it's back here.
Right? You talking like these numbers like we know what the fuck you talking about.
He just came. That's just fresh in his mind.
Okay, I think he just came back from the dentist. You know what I'm
making
saying?
Shit up. 100% just out here making shit up.
Hey, bro, don't tell my old lady or nothing, but there's some bitches in the goddamn dentist office.
Come on.
Yeah, nigga, what a surprise. I make a nigga close both of your eyes.
I'm finna grab Mountain Dew. I'll be right back.
That's why he's laying it, whole thing played.
He's gonna go check his shoes. Listen.
I
heard this song the other day on something. I was like, why does this song sound so familiar? And then it went into the Give Me Some Mo part. I was like, oh shit!
It's like one of those black guys' girlfriends.
Give me some more.
Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more.
What's y'all's opinion on this?
Give me some more.
Hold on. What is y'all's opinion on the spliff? Because a spliff, by definition, is when you put tobacco in your blunt or your joint, right?
Yes.
Yes, but a spliff to us has always been a L.
An L.
It's just like
Okay. Let me break
I guess
this
it
down.
depends on who you're talking
Let me break
to.
this down. Let me break this down. Okay.
Sir Hood, E.G.
Okay, so a spliff is a European word. Started in England, and it means
the So Solid Crew.
The guy that has clogs in his closet would know.
It's what they call it's what they call their joints. But when they roll up joints, they mix in tobacco. So a spliff has tobacco in it to be a true spliff.
By definition, a spliff.
By definition. But when that shit got over the water, it started in New York and everything. So they was talking about spliffs and shit, but their spliffs didn't have no tobacco in it. And then you get the crossover, the military peoples that ended up in New York a lot that was teaching people how to put tobacco in their motherfucking shits and what type of tobacco to use. It kind of caught on. So you'll have people on the East Coast and people on the West Coast that are real trendy that will put tobacco in their motherfucking shit, but it's got to be like the right leaf and grain and blah 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 blah.
Fuck that, man.
You know why? You know why I didn't listen to half of the shit you said because you call blunt a J.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. And none of it matters. Roll up, nigga.
I don't know, man. Like I'm almost inclined to say thanks, but no thanks. With the tobacco mixed.
Yeah. Have you ever done it?
No. Yeah.
I
didn't know it at the time either.
Right?
So like I didn't know they'd mix some tobacco with it. So like it was fucking terrible.
Well, so what is that?
What about you two down there?
I'm not a smoker, man. Like I don't want that shit.
I forgot. Like it's been a while. My terminology, but what was when you freak a black?
A black.
Is that just taking the tobacco out, or are you mixing it?
No, you're taking it out and you loosen it up, and you take the cans of paper out, then you put the tobacco back in.
Okay, but that's not mixing the whatever, right?
No. Sometimes you put some cocaine in it.
That's called.
I don't think that's the same thing.
That's a woo.
That's a woo, sir.
And then angel dust is a duster, right? That's a duster.
I never know what we call that. I always like the old Parliament cigarettes because you could use the back.
Yeah, that has that little.
Order.
Anyways,
when I started smoking weed, I actually I would take the blacks and I would take some of it out because I wouldn't have enough money. I wouldn't have enough money to get a whole one, and it'd be easier for me to just stuff it because I didn't know how to roll and none of that shit.
I have done that before, but that's different. Like that's not a. Because I said like you just roll a little bit out and then just pack a little bit in just so you can smoke. But
no, you can
truly like mixed spliff. I'm not about it.
No, it's just like what? Did you not have enough? Did you run out?
Like, I'm sorry, I didn't know we were rationing around here. Shit.
You should buy a pipe, sir.
Additives and preservatives. This is someone.
If you're doing that, you should just buy a pipe.
Yeah, if you got to add tobacco, you need to stop rolling up.
Well, no, okay. So, there are people that say that it changes the high, and you know what I'm saying. It's not always about stretching your reefer. There's a different like. The tobacco mixed in.
Yeah, you could get a head rush. You get like a headache and shit too.
Yeah, I get a headache.
My weed. Remember the weed scientists used to talk about him all the time because we used to work together. But it's still my dog. You know what I'm saying? And like he smokes spliffs like that, so he does it like all the time. And motherfucking like he was convinced that he would convert me for the longest time until I technically had to be like, bro, like I don't even smoke that many cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? So as much weed as I smoke, you're putting all this tobacco and nicotine. I'm literally nauseous, like leaving here. Like I can't smoke any more spliffs because there's just too much tobacco in it from me. It's
that
gross.
shit gives me a headache, bro.
It's like make me sick. I can't do it. And he was like, you know what? That's the first argument you've made that made sense.
It looks like you have a neon
all your
light
arguments weren't valid.
Radiating out from underneath your tank top right now.
Who, me?
Yeah, you got a fucking tan line as a motherfucker.
All this.
You are so white, bro.
I work outside.
Oh, you need to do the mask. You put the mask on your face and go out in the sun. So you get that.
No. My lady, next how dark I'm getting.
How do me and you have the same pigmentation? I don't understand.
Because we're all Mexican deep down. So anyways, first topic, motherfucker.
Brown to the bone.
So I'm gonna start with dabs.
Man.
Put cream rinse or conditioner?
Okay, so cream rinse is a term I just heard for the first time in my life ever. I need to know if anybody else has ever heard.
Is that a facial?
Cream rinse. I gave this bitch a cream rinse once.
Okay, so I'm not wrong apparently. Cause like you know what I'm saying. My baby was like passing me the cream rinse, and I'm like, yeah, I got it. But you know what I'm saying?
That's gotta be some West Coast shit, my nigga. That's gotta be some
What's this? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like I'm sorry, conditioner. The fuck. Cream rinse?
Cream rinse.
The fucking cream rinse.
So she's calling conditioner cream rinse?
I feel like that's the thing from Texas. Anybody from Texas, man? Anybody?
Okay. Is she a first generation American?
Weird, man.
Is she a first generation American?
Our parents,
because that could have been like if her parents were like Mexican,
her abuela raised her and she was Mexican as fuck.
So maybe she didn't understand. Maybe dame pasa de cream rinse.
I'm 1,000% sure what you're saying is correct. You know
the conditioner in Spanish back to English is cream rinse. She looked it up on the Google.
Oh, she's been conditioned. She's been conditioned to say it that way.
It's even conditioner in the word. It's acondicionador, right?
Acondicionador, yeah.
See, what he said.
I don't even know if I'm right.
I don't know either. Honestly, I just said, yeah.
Oh my God, look at y'all pretending to be Mexican. Get out of here. I can't believe nothing y'all say no more.
Look it up and correct you guys. Don't worry.
No, I need somebody to tell me what the fuck cream rinse is. Because I was finna let one loose in my old lady's hair.
I have never heard that ever.
I've never heard it either.
Like my mom has never said that.
So
thank God. Well,
when I type in cream rinse into Google, everything that comes up initially are all like pet and animal shampoos and shit.
Baby.
Was the pet animal conditioner cheaper? Maybe they're like, mira cream rinse.
Mira cream rinse. No fleas, no ticks.
Oh, so you said she was raised by her abuela. So cream rinse was a generic name for any post-shampoo hair treatment that you rinsed out afterwards. Cream rinse was the stuff grandma and mom used. It was given a new name to appeal to a younger consumer.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow. So it's an old lady term.
The old lady term. It said she was raised by her abuela.
The more you know.
The more
two generations back. That's what it was. It's two generations back that.
There you go.
And that's who raised her was abuela.
Fancy Spanish strikes again.
Goddamn abuela come through with the cream rinse. I feel like I'm gonna call it cream rinse from now on. Fuck the shit. Let me get the shampoo and the cream rinse.
I'm calling it cream rinse.
Okay, mama named me cream rinse. I'm gonna call you cream rinse. I'm just saying, you gonna change your name to Muhammad Ali on me. You always cash his claim.
You always been cream rinse to me.
I just Googled cream rinse and all that came up was thumbnails of Japanese reporters and weird symbols. Oh.
Put it.
I Google cream rinse and
my algorithm different.
Yeah, Nick, you need to look at your algorithm, dog.
Yeah, bro. You might want to clear your cache and start over, my dude.
Hey, Bofa, I've been trying to read this, and where out the left side of my body?
Okay, yes. So
is that a typo or is that how you meant to say it?
No, it's a typo because I use my voice to text.
Okay.
But
you need to put your Spanish dictionary on.
I bet that I do. My Spanglish. It doesn't have a Spanglish setting. I need the in between. The Spanish and the English, I need one right in the middle.
It's gonna give you like cream rinse and shit. You're gonna look it up.
You need like the Kevin Gates Puerto Rican fucking keyboard.
All my life, right? I'm right-handed, right-footed, whatever. I use my right side.
You lead with the right.
I figure now I'm about to turn 41. On the 30th. I'm thinking maybe from now on I start learning how to do everything from the left side. So that now I'm wearing everything out evenly. I figure I've worn it out for 40 years on this side. I even noticed that I like lean this way. So
are you talking about side jacking?
No. But
so you finna make.
I figure, like, what if I start using everything? Like, what if I start wiping my butt with my left hand?
Okay.
I don't think
have
that's
you tried that.
Talking about side jacking because you're gonna have to do everything with that side.
I don't think that's how that works. I'm not a medical expert per se, but I don't know that you.
I'm just saying, like, even when I'm walking.
No, I agree with him.
Yeah,
he has put more hours.
It's science.
He has put more hours on the right side of his body than he has the left.
Look, I understand theoretically, like what you're saying. However,
I feel like it's
super high thought, by the way.
The regenerative process
genius.
of the body negates daily wear and tear.
Look, you're gonna live longer, Bofa, if you
Now,
switch
if you
up
take
sides right now.
trauma to one particular side, then that changes things. But as far as day to day,
I feel like the ligaments,
you're like
the
21
ligaments,
on this
everything
side?
on the right side is more worn. I think
you're saying you're saying you're half your age on the left.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a midlife
Genius. You just put it into words, Bacon. Without you, we couldn't have described this. No, bro. I feel like you're onto something. You switch up.
Even when I'm walking, I'm like I'm using my left foot more to push off now. I'm like,
Y'all make my brain hurt more than anything else in my life.
I think we just lost 2 viewers.
Oh my god!
And I got a preteen. Y'all make my brain hurt.
Oh my god!
Does.
Looky here. I'm with both all the way.
Listen, your scientific things, stabs don't count.
He makes perfect sense. It's just logic.
I'm just saying.
Logic.
Call us. Let us know. Leave us a voicemail. You know we have a phone number right for that, guys.
We have. I gotta say though, I have not missed the voicemails. I've been all right. You know, I've been doing
I have.
So the last topic on here that I'm going to do this week, my wife told me that I cannot use this person's name, so we're going to call her Floria.
Okay.
That's so fucked up.
You're fired.
So you know, Floria came to my house. She was cleaning up, and underneath the couch, like tucked in, there was a bag of edibles, and she happened to take such bag of edibles and take it to another place where she might be employed, and she ate one. She never
She's eating the fucking garbage food that was tucked between your couches.
Hey, don't talk shit about Floria, all right?
I'm just
that's kind of gross.
That's an animal move right there, right? Like,
granted, it was in a container.
You got to pay Floria more.
Yeah, you need to up Floria's shit if she's eating trash gummies.
No, it was in a container. Listen, it was a container closed, and it had like the candy thing on it, whatever.
That's theft.
That is, I agree.
Couch
I agree.
snack.
I told her that's why you can't be eating shit that's not yours. But here's the thing. So she ate one, and then some time went by, and she grabbed another one, and there was like 3 stuck to it. There was 3.
Fatal mistake.
There was 3. No, and she gave one to one of the employees there. She gave one to someone else there, and then she ate one, and there was like
double stack?
2 others. There was 2 stuck to it, so she ate 4 total.
She had to taste the weed in that shit, man. Come on.
So there was.
How high was Floria?
They almost called she was almost one of those people
who called the ambulance.
911 ambulance. So they were gonna call the ambulance for her, and then she realized what had happened. Like she didn't understand what was going on, and then she realized what had happened.
Yeah, what did you put 2 and 2 together finally?
Magic gummies.
About to.
You can't be at the Castanedas and just be eating random shit.
Don't you eat nothing beside of my couch ever.
What happens is, man, like that opens up a whole can of worms you don't want to deal with.
The whole entire can.
You think Floria's holding it down, or you think Floria's telling they were couch snacks?
Oh no! So here's the thing. First of all, Floria didn't tell nobody nothing because she realized what happened, and then she was like, "Oh, I'm going home. I just feel sick." You know what I'm saying? Like I feel all right. I'm gonna go home. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what she would have done. I don't know. I mean,
do you think the other bitch, like the other one, she gave something to, like hopped in somebody's jacuzzi?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, but it's okay because here's the thing. They were probably like 60 each, right? For someone that doesn't partake in anything, to do 240 240 milligrams.
That's a good
I'm
fucking time
expecting
for
her.
me.
Yeah, I'm totally expecting her to want to go to the hospital. Like if you don't know, you know what I'm saying? It might be time to call the ambulance.
She told me, she was like, I was kind of mad because I didn't get the munchies or nothing. I just was tired.
This is stupid. She got that mota. The mota. God damn it.
Yeah.
So she's okay, Floria. Floria's okay.
What the fuck is? Why is she not gonna be okay? You know what the fuck is that gonna do to you? You know what I'm saying?
She slept for 12 hours.
Okay. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like she's not like, oh, mijo, the devil got me now.
I'm just mad because I've been trying to get her to eat one forever, and she don't want to eat one, and she ate 4 when I'm not there.
Damn it! If you would have been there, you'd been able to talk her through it. It'd have been.
I know. I would have put like funny Spanish, Latin.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? She would have been laughing her ass off. But
okay, but what did she say about stealing couch food? Like that's the real problem. I feel like
Did you confront her about?
He's the most like I'm talking about the wrong thing. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that part.
I feel like I'm addressing the real issue, and you skirted around it.
Nah, because here's the thing. I feel like the way I've always like told her is like food wise, she can have anything in my house.
Whatever's in the couch is yours.
Whatever's in the couch is yours. Like because she'll find change. Like change, I say no, you can't keep my change in there. But any kind of food you find,
can't keep my change.
You give me back my nickels and dimes. But you
keep the pennies.
You got some Oreos or something. You good, man? That's all you, Pippin. Piece of top ramen, maybe.
No,
and then he points at the camera.
Hey, but I did tell her that's why you're not supposed to eat food that's not yours. That's why you're not supposed to eat shit that's not yours. You know what I mean?
That's why you don't fuck with shit that don't belong to you, Gloria.
Yeah.
Gloria.
There you
go. Floria.
You know what's more fucked up is that those, if in her mind, those were Luna's candies.
The little girl don't need no more candy. Goddamn it, she fine. She fine.
Yeah, and this is the end.
And that's all I've got to say about that.
I got some more, but I'm gonna save it for next.
Okay, that's
in 2 weeks, if anybody remembers.
Oh no, it would be a remembering thing. 2 weeks. So yeah, that's it.
So we'll be right on schedule.
Every other week, it's a hard schedule. We're gonna be there, and I'm probably gonna like put this episode up at least, a couple days.
Give them an extra week to put it up. So one week we do live. The next
we'll do. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe we'll see.
You'll get an episode a month.
Yeah, no, you'll get 2 episodes a month, but they're probably going to be off the live weeks.
There's going to be something every week. 1 week it'll be a live show, and then the next week it'll be that live show out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good idea, actually.
Exactly, and then we might like slide in a live show every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Just slide it in. And we're going to do it on the left side, you know what I'm saying? So for both of us.
That's it.
It's not working the right side out too much.
Gotta work on that, though. I don't know.
All right. Well, we're out here, guys. We appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Look, I stole these dentist shades. You know what I'm saying? Super cool.
Good. Holla at me for a home inspection. Holla at Mo for cruises. Fucking Becky, you want to say something?
Holla at your boy if you need anything demoed.
I was going to make fun of Dabs for his glasses.
What? Don't you hate on the dentist shades, bro?
I like them.
I heard you the first time.
Yo, shout out to Yard Barber Chris for keeping my lawn nice and crisp. Shout out to Burn Pest Control for keeping the bugs out of my house.
Shout out to ketamine.
Shout out to
ketamine and ayahuasca.
I've been sacrificing for years while the rest of y'all, if not these motherfuckers, want my